Great and holy Nino.
Morning.
Present and accounted for. We're on a job in Mesa, a pedestal replacement. We're getting started today. So we're going to do a live for a little while, but here is the old pedestal. It's too close to the gas and it's too close to the wall. So they don't want it anymore. We are going to be doing a 4x4x4 pit, which is pretty much this whole front yard. And then our pedestal will end up going right around here. So I am going to set this camera up so that there can be some video going on for a while. Thank you for anybody who's paying attention and watching. We appreciate it. Trying out a new magnet one on our tripods. We keep losing our tripods, and we got one today. I just opened it from Amazonian. This one has like the magnet for the iPhone, the stuff with the magnets on it. So way easier to get to our buttons and that kind of thing. So hopefully it works really well. And let's see about, that's the wrong way. That's not what I want. Okay, this way. He's special. That Paul, he's special. I can hear my brother Sam saying, well, Paul, he's special. Let's see, what am I doing here? I want to go to about here. And I think we're going to end up having this gigantic pile of dirt right about here. So I don't know, maybe we should do the video from over here, huh? Let's see. There we go. We'll leave it there for now. So I want to hold on. I want to do more planning. I don't want to start digging. Really plan carefully. What?
Want to feel there.
Feels what?
I want to feel.
Oh, okay. He's way late for what?
It's text. So.
Okay. So what do we want our pad to be, Nino? What do you think? This one is really very much, I want to help you along through this one, and when you get this one under your belt, really help you get. And this one's unique because we have to dig right where the dang power source is. Morning, young fella.
Good morning.
Good. So here's the point where in code we can do whatever size we want, on the pad. What is your instincts?
Good to be very what standard.
What about depth? Huh? Oh, way more. I would do. Yeah, I would do absolutely. Deep one. Now we want to have 4 inches of each. Get away with 18. It's pretty tight. $20, you would have 5 and 5.5 to 5.5, I guess, something like that. Okay, shoot for 20. no smaller than 20, and then people want, if you really want this to be, it's, in my opinion, it's 16. It's just 20. But, I would- I don't see- so 16 is one. I think 20 and 20 is probably pretty good.
Yeah, I like it.
So let's mark it out real quick. Those states somewhere close by, where we're gonna think about where we're gonna mix mud. Stage the bags for later when we're ready to mix mud. This will be a huge pile of dirt here. We won't be able to come this way at all. Where's your hose bib? Right here?
Yeah. It's there.
Oh, there. Wow, that's pretty fancy looking. That is not what I was seeing. Okay, that's a standard hose thread, right?
Supposed to be. I haven't used it. I put a.
Oh, I didn't bring a hose. You have a hose?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, good.
I got a quick connect on this one here.
That's pretty sweet for water.
Yes.
Quick connect on the water. That's pretty cool. So our water will be over here. We'll get a
This is gonna be in the way. I can move this out of the way.
I'd like to get it.
I don't think well, we're just gonna cover it with dirt. There's gonna be a pile of dirt here. A big old pile of dirt. So I mean, I don't know. It's up to you, if you want to move it. I just don't want it exposed for a couple days. It'll be 2 or 3 days. I don't want to leave it exposed outside for people to steal. I don't think it. I think we'll
They
just
still
cover.
left. They're gonna be stout.
Huh?
They still left. They're gonna be stout.
Yeah, yeah. These are pretty heavy. I had a big aluminum ramp that took 2 guys to even lift it. Man, this big heavy duty one for industrial. It's great. Okay, so I don't care what you guys decide what you want to do, but a water source is there. And then next, we probably need to bring a tarp. I want to put down a small tarp. Says there's something you can put a tarp. He has a hose, but you can put a hose down too. Probably going forward until tomorrow. What's up, Bill? Oh, that's a good man. This is happening. Don't worry about it. We saw your text. We're just laying out the job. How far out are you? Oh, you're an hour away? Okay. All right, that's cool. When you put it into navigation, just send us a approximate time when the navigation. Okay. Yes. I say about okay, so where do you want to mix mud on our tarp? Get it in comfortably.
Got plenty of hose for every line.
Giant pit there. We don't want to go that way. So here, we'll put a tarp down when we go to the mixing. We will go there. I got a little bro and a mixer out there in my truck. And we probably won't get. I don't think we'll get to that today. I think getting that thing done. And but we're kind of figuring out how we're doing this one too. So for your information learning, we've done maybe 10 of these over the years. Not enough for I go regular, but this one's unique in that where we're moving it, right where the line is. The power coming in from the transformer. And right where we gotta dig them. So it's not like oh, go. Yeah, so we gotta come up with a system. They kind of have an idea of what it's called. We'll just see if it works. If it don't, we'll do something else. But we gotta have the pit to intercept this light. Around 36. It's supposed to be about 36. It's direct burial. So this is a main thing to get going. And then the overview is the new product will have a slab concrete. We'll have 20 by 20. And it's going to the pedestal will sit about right here is the plan. So we'll have this big pit to intercept the wire, and we're going to build a form that is on 2x4s or 2x6s, 20 by 20, and we're going to put plywood to the bottom of it, so it's a solid piece. And then we are going to this thing here, a riser, or a sweep. We are going to cut. We're going to go. The one is the wonderful little, which is smaller with more stability on our slab. You know, because we are going to need to dig our trench up right underneath where our unit is, to down to the depth we want it. So we can slide the plywood in, hole saw the hole in the bottom of that plywood right where we want it, so our pipe comes up inside, right, of our unit. So that was one of the reasons to make it go a hair wider.
I think maybe 24 by 24 might be it.
Or even 24 by 20. So I think 24 is good. I really believe I think 24 would be ideal on the width. And I think that we could get away with 16 on the depth. And I think 20 is more than enough on the depth. Because this is, you know, if we have 20 on the depth, that's yeah, that's more than we need. We could do 18. So we could do 24 by 18. 24 by 20 would probably be ideal. Gives us a little screw up room, I think, you know? But I think 24 by
We'll need it.
by 18. So but that's not our hole. We're not digging 24 by 18.
Yeah.
That's our slab. And then we're just digging that middle 6 inches out. Maybe 8, because we want to put that pipe, and we also want to put a 1-inch sleeve that we're going to come over, trench over, and come up and hit a sub panel right here. So part of this project at the end is a sub panel. It's not on the permit, so we're making sure the city don't see it when they inspect this part of it. This is the permit. So, but we have to have it prepped and ready when we pour the concrete and have the hole to where that. So that's the overview. That's the goal here. And so me and Nino will carry on. We'll work on. Shoot, man, 8 inches is probably plenty, right? Shovel width type thing as far as right here. That type of thing. Where I put that paint? So we want to do. So we want to do something like that. When we get to, we want to dig this first, and then we want to peel this out as we need to. And then that will be our trench, and this won't go all the way to 4 feet. So we'll end up, I mean, this one here, we do this here. Don't let the thing explodes. If it turns out it's shallower, you know, whatever, that's fine. If the wire is shallower, I mean, 4 by 4 by 4. Right. This is right where the new pedestal sits. Facing the same way. You don't care what you care less. That's what I care less. I can't see a benefit to facing it this way or that way. I guess this way better. What's that?
Where's this at? The only thing is, if it's facing this way. It comes up in the back, hook up.
Oh, they gotta be down in there. What they do is they do an inspect, they send an inspector out.
Right.
You have it all set up and everything ready, inspect, well, yeah, you're good to go, you can backfill. So, but we won't build backfill, they'll have, but they have to work in the trench, fill everything.
Right.
So that's how they'll do it, we'll have a board or something, they'll get board for things. I think, or faced it the other way, then, oh, we will run into all that. Undoubtedly, but this guy here, so before, take a quick break. See, yeah, fix it, that's it right there. And it looks to me like it probably, and then where the unit is plugged in, we've also got to get this back on. So there's a lot to do here to get correct. But to find out it's where in the world is that. Let's fix the house. We're 40 flood. Well, this is. Right direction. I think we go, what if we schedule this or not like that? Before the panel was in that corner, it's all sketches, and then what? Oh, look here. This is usually the house. I don't either, but you only got two things. This thing runs the house. And this one ain't being used at all right now. And this one is your AC here. Here it fits up. This here is, yeah, fits up the dryer. That goes out back. This unit. It's a complaint to the home. So that will look at a problem. Add some work to it. This is probably, it's a 4 minute, so this is pulled up. They go over there one way or another. You know, that's something, go search out what's going in that shed. I know he's walking around. Let's go search it. Well, what's over there? What's that in? Might be open, but just with it. It's a giant long SO cable that plugs up. What's going on? Almost like an RV, but a heavy right? So this is actually just a plug. On this house, it's there. But it's very there, so it's like weird. I don't know what they did and how they did it, but the interior. So what you got is this goes to a shed. It's a 2-pole. This has one button. It's 2 are going out. They look like they came out the back somehow going, but they're going to dead area. I believe it's that side. And then this one goes underground there, but this one is from the AC. So why there? Oh, they didn't want it everybody, so I dropped it there. Yeah, so by the end, this one needs to stay plugged into our new unit. And if something going out, might be true. I feel very shallow, just come up with other units to plug it in. And then so let's see. Okay. We'll refeed over to our sub panel at the end. We already see it. So that won't be there anymore in our new pedestal. And then we got to figure out what is going on with what's feeding that shed. And how we'll make a game plan for how we can feed it. That's what the deal is. So our first thing is I'm thinking that we just go ahead and this whole area will be our blob of dirt or pile of dirt. See if I can get this stuff. Oh, it's Captain Webbing. It ain't no joke, huh? Oh. For the bike, the Harley? Yeah. Boom. Alright, cool. Alright, we'll be able to walk through there. Oh, yeah. Well, spit, huh? Nice and good. Where we going with this? Where? You don't grab that stuff. So, no. Pull that thing out. We'll slide it that way, so it's not no way traversing. And what, that's good enough. And then we want to do something for it won't fall over on us. Well. Good. So. Show me what you found over there. Basically, this is it, man. And we need this to be not like this. You know, this pit needs to be square. What's your nearest receptacle? Huh? So what that tells me is if we got some red knicker going on over there. And we can go with it. So what we're gonna say. Depending on what we find. So worst case scenario, we gotta be beat down. That's the thing. That's the thing.
All that.
So, there'll be another Mexican guy here in a while, named Angel.
They say a new box you put in, they come out of that instead of like this coming out of that.
Yeah, well, it'd be
Whatever's easier.
it'd be well, we got to do a whole new run. I think what I've seen so far, trust me, easiest thing would probably be once we get this all ripped out after the office, ripped out, we can get to those wires and see, okay, where are they going on the ground? And then the needless is probably to sleeve the existing whatever. It's the wires up that. And then we're gonna come out of that junction box and come on over and refeed the whole thing through from our new subject.
Right.
So that's probably we're doing good clean work on top of unknown.
Yeah.
That part's kind of crazy.
So there's another plug in that's there for one. And on the other side too, whether it's
Over here.
on the other side of the house.
There's a lot of activity in this though, in the PA box.
That,
Well, it almost certainly is. Just watch out for here. This ain't to do with that. Other things. I'm gonna snoop on that a little bit more, Dino.
Thumbnails, today's live. You guy, you look angry. Well, that's where I rest.
Yeah, like that. Gotta work something. I fired him. I think he said he's gonna be here in like 30 minutes. He's like, oh. You're great. Taking our pit and setting the flipping regular. Our that I did what some sort of accident channel. Put this thing in like inside of a. Yeah. Take a look now. It looks like yeah, yeah. What happened to my phone? Who turned it around? Donald, man. What'd you do? Why? Oh yeah, don't you know? Hold on, let's get a union look on it. Hold on. Did Aaron take it? Yeah. We need you to work. Okay. We need to perfect. Yep. Bunch of dang old racists. Look at them making these guys work. All right. I'll help. All right. What have you done? Yeah, I want to get this edge nice and clean. Down deep? No, no, that deep. Let's go next. Which way? Probably carrying about 4 inches. Yeah. You know my foot. All right. Good job. That's good to know that. Back far as you can. Yeah, 5 feet later. I mean, back ways. We're going. Go. 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 Way to go. You already got water hooked up? Oh. Quick. He has a quick connect on his water. I'll be they call them the commercial jobs. I'll be the hippo, a water hippo. What do they call us? They have a nickname for him. We're saving people from valley fever and any close by puppies from parvo. Where'd Nino go? My brain, I couldn't say what my brain started to yell at Nino, get your slave ass on here. Oh, I just said it anyway. Dang it, on live feed. I'm a terrible human being. I'm the water buffalo. Here you go.
So, well, no, After this whole kind of stuff, where it conduit, or there is, does go to that junction box somehow. The ACP, or the dryer.
Oh, it's more than just a dryer there.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what's going on with that. Part of the only thing that's fed is this. You turn that off, and so there's also a feed coming from the inside the house somewhere.
Sorry, junction underground.
So, no. Here's pull off that dryer from the. I should go buy it. Check that out.
We're getting dusty here. Hi guys. Hi everybody. Thanks for coming in. Please subscribe to our company channel as well. I know Tavis and Eric are digging a pit.
That looks like a hole. Oh man, that looks awesome.
All right, guys, I'm going to restart this one.